This can be done by adding new paint and floors, replacing appliances, installing new windows and fences, or building additions, such as rooms, or increasing the size of the existing structure. If done right, investing $20,000 worth of upgrades into a property could raise its value by $50,000. The property could then be refinanced to cash out this equity, effectively making you an extra $30,000 in revenue, and the taxes can be deferred. More on that later. Another pro to investing in real estate is the power of leverage. You can buy a $400,000 property with a $15,000 down payment, yielding you the gains of a $400,000 investment with way less money down. Few other investments allow such effective leveraging. If you want to learn how to buy a profitable $400,000 property with only $15,000 down or less, click the link in the description below. Real estate also has good tax benefits, such as allowing you to depreciate the property over 29 years, even though the property is appreciating. This is because the property has a service life, so as time goes on and the property gets used up, the IRS lets you depreciate it year after year, even though the value of the property continues to rise. Real estate allows you to do a 1031 exchange, which lets you defer capital gains taxes by investing in other real estate. What this means is the money that comes from a property that is sold for a profit or refinanced to cash out on does not get taxed as long as that money is then used to invest in more real estate. So as for our earlier example, where we invested $20,000 to upgrade our property and raise the value by $50,000, if you cash out those $50,000 large, then reinvest it as a down payment on another property, you won't have to pay any tax on it. That's why so many of the wealthy dump their money into real estate. Taxes can keep being deferred and deferred to the point to where they're never paid, keeping more money in their pockets. Interest for mortgages and any expenses from the property are also deductible, while any large additions like fences can also be depreciated, just like the property as a whole, further expanding on the tax benefits of real estate. Real estate is also an inflation hedge, which is an investment designed to protect its value against the negative effects of inflation. Both property values and rents tend to rise with inflation, protecting your purchasing power and continuously making you wealthier in multiple ways. Fixed rate mortgages also become cheaper in real dollars over time. This is because as inflation rises, along with wages and rents, your principal and interest payment remain the same, making your mortgage cheaper year after year. However, your mortgage payment still increases every year because of yearly raises in insurance and property taxes, so expect some level of fluctuation even with fixed rate mortgages. With all that being said, real estate isn't always the best for everyone. There are still a lot of risks involved, and if proper measures are not taken against these risks, your business venture may end in disaster. Real estate is not very liquid, meaning quick access to your cash used in the property is not realistic. You can't sell a house in a day like you can sell stocks or crypto, making emergencies that require fast cash much more problematic.